Hello, everybody. Thank you for your attention. I would like to hear from you. How did you like the conference? Thank you very much. I was really glad to be in Toronto, although I haven't seen much of Toronto City yet, but I will, for sure. And as I mentioned in the opening ceremony, Toronto has something like the birthplace of AAC and also of ISAC. And for this reason, I would like us to honor some persons who have contributed from the very first moments on. And this is, for example, Shirley McNaughton, who I would like to ask to stand. She's the first president. And also Lyle Lloyd, the first editor of the AAC Journal. And also all the other founders of ISAC who have contributed so much to us. And now we want to share some impressions from the conference and see some of the pictures that have been submitted. thank you. That's with the photos. Can you continue with the slides? Thank you. I think this is your turn.
Sure, I can do it. All right. So this is the great time that we, the three co-chairs, could not have done it with a ton of help from a number of individuals that is going to go far beyond those that we can even thank here today. But we're going to start with at least the committees and such that have helped us all along the way with planning every aspect of the conference. The first group that I think all of us really want to thank hugely are all the volunteers that have helped out over the last week, right? So stand up, some of you are in here. A lot of them have left, but we will definitely get the thanks out to them for everything that they have done this week, for helping us find our way from the hotel side to the conference side, from room to room, letting us know if things have been canceled or changed. And I think without them, we would have all been lost, and the conference wouldn't have been nearly as successful as it has been. So thank you again. On top of that, we've had a number of committees working hard with us for the better part of 2 years, giving of their time to help plan every different streams and different aspects of the conference. So I'm going to talk about the first two because they've been the ones I've been connected with the most. Our first one is the AAC camps. So if I can invite up all the members of the AAC Camp Committee that are here, and yes, you do have to come up. They're looking at each other going, no. So come on up. You get to start the show. Tamara Agar, Trissa Thompson, Melissa Brillinger, Virginia Cooper, and Laura Kelly.
Thank you. It's awesome. It's such a cutout.
Thanks, And the next committee that I had a great time working with, that it paid off with all those volunteers, was our volunteer organizing committee. So if you ladies can come up, Laurel Robinson, Kristen Murphy, Nicole Johnson, and I just want to say for Jagrati Sharma, she better be in here. I got hands pointing, she's over here. You come on up too. You've done a huge coordination of all the volunteers throughout the conference.
All right, my turn. As Tracy said, it's hard to find the right words to thank folks that have done such fantastic work with us over these last many months. So we had, next slide. Next slide, please. We had a pre-conference committee that was responsible for the programming aspects, so getting speakers together and putting together the fantastic program that we had. I'd like to invite Kelly Vasoyan, Jerry Schramm, and Nora Rothschild up as part of the program committee. Okay, and the next committee is the People Who Use AAC Committee, or the Accessibility Committee. This was a big committee, and we did lots of work together. If everyone could just make your way to the stage, the chair of the committee was Roz Irvine, as well as her entire team at West Park Healthcare AAC Clinic, and they are all here today. They've come at the end of their workday, some of them that weren't here for the conference today, as well Jan Kraft and Ava Mayadunsky. How did I do? Please come on up and get your prize. Another round of applause. Two more special thank yous. We had, I think, a fantastic town hall meeting on Monday afternoon, and we couldn't have done it without our co-chairs of the town hall meeting, those being Nola Millen and Jess Weber. If you guys could make your way up to the stage. I don't know if Jess is here. Is she coming? Here she comes. No pressure, Jess.
Okay. And last, but certainly not least, is our social committee. So if everybody from the social committee and the little subcommittee, the film festival committee, if you can work your way up. Fiona Campbell, who was on the Film Festival subcommittee, is not here today, but I want to thank her. Her 16-year-old son made all of those posters for the films that were up before the film festival, and he also did the trailer that I showed at opening ceremonies. So all volunteer, that was really awesome. And Heather Hauser wasn't an official member of our committee, but she helped out a lot with running and things for us during the conference. And I also want to send a thank out to Cynthia Medeiros for doing the music at Steam Whistle. She helped us out with that as well. Okay, so I'm going to start. Oh, I've got them right here. Okay. So Anne Marie Renzoni. And Nicole Johnson helped us. I don't have another award because both things are on her other award, really. It does say Film Festival as well. Nicole helped with the Film Festival, but you get a hug. I'll take it. And Charlene Kratt, she chaired the subcommittee for the Film Festival, and so she communicated with the people all around the world to sort out how they should submit their films and all of that, and she did an awesome job. And Susan Thurston was my chair for the subcommittee, and I don't know what I would have done without Sue. We've been Isaac partners for so long, we just had to keep it together and do this social committee together as well. So thank you, Sue. Okay, and I also want to thank CDAC. Once again, we mentioned at opening ceremonies that they went around to local businesses to get the communication symbol up for people, and it was a great effort on their part, and this was the team that went out to do that, so if we could have a round of applause for their efforts. Okay, and I was a little bit worried that Isaac wouldn't make his way back from all his adventures this week, but he did. I have Isaac back. So as you saw from some of the photos, he's had a great week. We have lovely, lovely messages in his little book that was at the back, which we're going to keep in Canada, but as you see, Isaac has already been started to have some influence from 2018. He's already got a girlfriend from Australia. The Canada map is quickly disappearing. I don't know. Who knows what he's going to look like by 2018, but he is going to travel to Australia.
Well, thank you very much. First of all, before we get into some formal acknowledgments and thank yous, I want to give a very formal acknowledgement and thank you to every single delegate who came from 40 countries around the world to our wonderful city of Toronto. So thank you very much, everyone. So I also, for sure now, would like to formally thank, firstly, all of our sponsors. A conference like this does not happen without the support of companies from around the world, companies from local here in Toronto, companies from elsewhere in Canada. We are so very grateful for the existing relationships that we have and the new relationships that we have made. And we had an amazing session on Tuesday morning with our sponsors and our exhibitors, who I'll mention in a moment. We at Isaac are for sure going to be doing what we can and the most that we can to ensure that those relationships are strengthened over the coming years. So you've all seen the sponsor logos in your nightly e-blasts. I would encourage each and every one of you to continue to check out the sponsors, check out their websites. If you have an opportunity to meet with them, please talk with them, say thank you. So thank you very much to our sponsors. I'd also like to thank the almost 40 exhibitors who, again, have come from around the world. A lot of them commercial companies, but quite a few of them nonprofit organizations who took their time, who took their staff time to come here and support not just Isaac, but support the broader AAC community around the world. So thank you very, very much to our exhibitors. We could not have done this without you. I'd like to give a very special thank you to our conference organizing company, led by Susan Phillips and her staff. They've done an amazing job. They've helped me out personally quite a bit. They've worked with our conference co-chairs. They've worked with all the staff. And most importantly, they've worked with all of you to help make sure that your conference experience was, I think, an amazing one. So thank you to Susan Phillips and her team as well. I also want to extend a very heartfelt thank you to all of the staff here at the Westin Harbour Castle Hotel and to Starwood Properties in general. There's been quite a collaboration behind the scenes between Isaac and the hotel here, which included training, hotel staff training, and the feedback that I've had from all of the attendees is that the frontline staff here at the hotel have been amazing to work with, and I actually have a bit of feedback for all of you. I was in a meeting on Tuesday morning with the director here at the hotel, and he leaned over to me and he said, you know, we've worked with a lot of groups, but he said, this is the nicest group we've ever worked with. So give yourselves a round of applause. And lastly, I would like to extend a very gracious thank you to Tourism Toronto. We have an amazing partnership with them, specifically with Alice Au and Indira Murley of Tourism Toronto. They have been extremely supportive of Isaac, of me personally, me as well. They've made available all sorts of resources to us to make sure that this international conference was the best conference we could make it. So thank you very much, Tourism Toronto.
So when I want to add some thanks to the Isaac Council. We spent a complete day, complete Sunday, to go through all the topics that are important for Isaac and also go through the governance handbook and bylaws, which is not always really fun. But thank you for this work for Isaac. I want to thank the Isaac International staff, all the members. Heather is up here, but all the others also who helped us to make this conference happen. Of course, I want to thank the Research Symposium Chair Bronwyn Hemsley, who created an incredible program for the next 2 days and did a lot of work there. And you will hear Jeff Higginbotham as keynote speaker there. This will be tomorrow, but I want to thank him today for doing that. Thanks to the complete research committee for all the preparations that have been done from their side. All the pre-conference, conference, and research symposium presenters, all you submitted papers and did presentations. Very many thank yous for that. And to enable that, they have been all the reviewers doing packages of 20 and more papers and help us to decide which one have a chance to be presented here. Of course, all the ISEC award winners and the travel grant recipients, I want to thank. Special thanks, of course, to the Friends of ISEC and the organizers of the silent auction, to all friends and families, and of course, to you, the fabulous conference delegates. I want to thank the AEC editors, Martin Smith and Bronwyn Hemsley. And of course, the conference co-chairs, Tracy Shepard, Tracy Hunt, and Shelley Deegan. So I would like to ask Tracy Shepard to come here. Thank you very much. Raise your hand. Thank you very much. Thank you. They did an amazing job. I want to say thank you, of course, to the outgoing EB members. That is Janice Murray. Janice, where are you? You have to come up. Oh, here. It was always a pleasure to work with you. India Oaks. India, would you come up to the stage? She's not here? Ah, okay, she okay. And of course, Vic Valentik. So thank you very much. And of course, I want to welcome and thank our incoming EB members, which is Nadja Browning. She cannot be here, unfortunately, and Sally Clandon. And Lateef McLeod, he is here in the front. Thank you. A warm welcome. I want to thank a person who is not here on the slides, but I want to contribute very, very special thanks. I don't know how ISEC would have managed this conference and a lot of other things that include the work of ISEC. This is our executive director. This is Franklin Smith.
very much. Thank you.
So, now we come to the future conference, the next conference in 2018.
G'day, everyone. As you'd probably guessed, the 2018 Isaac Conference is going to be held on the Gold Coast in Australia. We are so excited. Australia is so excited to have Isaac coming to our great wide nation. And so I would like to introduce my co-chairs, Gail Porter, Jane Farrell, Sally Clendon from New Zealand, and Meredith Allen. And Meredith is just going to share some words of warning to you.
Please let us know about any conferences you are having. We would like to pay for satchel inserts. My email address is in the conference program. On the Isaac Australia blog, we will have people writing on long-distance travel for people in wheelchairs. And also on cures for jet lag. Please note, our electricity is 240 volts, so bring your transformers. Remember, we are the home of high-voltage rock and roll. Thank you and see you down under.
Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! 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 Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
So I learned something new about Meredith Allen, and that she's a fan of AC/DC. I did not know that, Meredith. So we have something in common, something else in common. That's good. That's good. So it's come to that point in the proceedings. It's time for the fabulous draw prizes. So yes. And we have some more thanks to make, and obviously we've got some stuff to give away. So let's get started. The very first prize, again, is generously provided by our good friends at Tourism Toronto. And it is the amazingly fabulous Asobu by Adnart Pure Flavor 2 Go Water Infuser. So let's see what name comes out of the drum. High tech. And the winner, Kelly Reinhardt. Come on up here, Kelly.
Do you want to hand them all over? Do you want some help with it? Sure. If you do the next one? Okay.
Okay. And no, the same name won't get put in the drum again. So the next prize, also from Tourism Toronto, a Roots leather tablet envelope sleeve. And there it is. And it is genuine leather. It feels like it and it smells like it. Anna Stromberg. Is Anna here? Oh, there you are. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. And the next prize from Tourism Toronto, a Roots leather travel bag. Oh. Sally Featon. The next prize, a Leeds Sommelier wine set, also from Tourism Toronto. Ah, I know this name, Hannah Rhoda. So the next prize is definitely for the barbecue aficionado, generously provided by our very own Eva Miodonsky, the Grill Pro barbecue set and cookbook. Bruce Helmbold. Oh, that's good. Yeah, oh, well, okay. Carry on. It's okay. Oops. So we now have two prizes, two one-year subscriptions to Abilities Magazine, generously provided by Canadian Abilities Magazine. So the first name. Gotta love these small slips of paper. Ah, another West Coaster, Tara Commander. Great, thank you. And the second name that I've drawn, Ki Hyung Hong. No? Is Key here? No, Key's not here. All right, one more. Let's give this one a try. Yvette Edmister. Yvette. So we now have a gift that has been generously provided by our friends at Starwood Hotels, a certificate for 10,000 Starwood points, which is good at any Starwood property around the world. Oh, yes. Yeah, we're getting serious now. And the winner, Pat Schwinn. There we go. There is a certificate. There we go. Yes, that's coming up next. So our next prize, generously provided by Aroga Technologies, a Pixon project kit valued at 250 Canadian dollars. I also know this name, Diane Nelson Bryan. So now we're down to the final two, our grand prize draws. And for this first one, I'm going to ask Rupal Patel from our dear friends at Vocal ID to please come up here with her fishbowl of special prize registrants. Rupal, please. And this is a certificate for a unique digital voice valued at over $1,200. Actually valued at well over $1,200 because it's $1,200 US.
It's actually $12.50 though. Thank you, Franklin. Thank you for all of you who stopped by our booth, and there were many people who came by and put their name in here, clinicians, researchers, and end users. So I'm just going to close my eyes and pick a name that we're going to create a voice for. I don't know if this is Tiffany St. Pierre.
Thank you very much, Rupal, and thank you very much to, again, Vocal ID for their generous support of the conference. So, the final and the super grand prize draw. Now that you all know Conference 2018 is going to be down under in Gold Coast, Australia, this is, of course, generously provided by your friends at Isaac International, a fully transferable certificate for one free main conference pass at Conference 2018 with included up to 7 nights hotel stay at one of our conference hotels, total package valued at approximately $2,000 today. Not sure what it's going to be in 2018, given the Canadian dollar, but today it's $2,000. And the winner of the super, oh, you're going to love this, the super grand prize draw. Good thing I didn't pick my own name out of here. Kirsty Bastable. So thank you very much. Congratulations to all our prize winners. And I'm now going to turn it over to your ISAC president, Gregor.
So, thank you very much for all, and by this I declare this conference for closed, and I want to see you all in 2 years at Gold Coast, Australia in 2018. Thank you very much.
Who wants their box? The boxes are up here, so if you got an award and you'd like a box for it for traveling, feel free to come up and get it.